Now here's a story about when a guy tried to turn a 304 into a housewife, you know, and it was a fail. Stories with Steve. So this story takes place in the late 90s, and there's this young lady, and she has like conquest on her mind. She wants to work her way through, you know, most of the guys in the North Bronx, right? And she has this on her mind. Nobody else knows, but everybody finds out, unfortunately, except for her baby father. Now, what happens is she gets introduced to some of the people in my crew because she's cool with some of the friends' sisters, right? So she comes around but she's different. You know, some girls are flirtatious, some girls are shy. This girl, a whole other type of thing. She, like I said, she's on a conquest. So she's jumping on guys and trying to give guys lap dances at parties and grabbing up all on guys. And she eventually works her way all throughout Wallace. She works her way through almost every guy on Wallace. You know what I'm saying? From the most gangster dude to the nerdiest dude and everybody in between. You know what I'm saying? If there was if somebody had a cousin or something that was on vacation and happened to be in the Bronx that summer or something like that, he got some too. The nerdy guy who read comic books all the time, he got some too. She's relentless, right? So she eventually works her way through Wallace and Kruger and this street and that street. She done ate up half Allerton, you know what I'm saying? So now she works her way over to the Pelham Parkway projects, right? And there's three different sections of buildings over there. You got the projects over there by Astor, you know what I'm saying? You got the projects over there by Mace and Williamsbridge, and you got the other ones in the back, mostly old folks. So she's working her way through each building, right? Notches on her belt. She's knocking different crews of guys that were cool with each other, guys that didn't like each other, guys that didn't know each other. So she done worked her way, like I said, through at least half of Allerton, right? Almost all the guys in the Pelham Parkway projects, right? Worked her way through Burke, Gun Hill Road, somewhere else uptown, the Valley. She was relentless. She was on a conquest like no other person. You know what I'm saying? She made girls on Hunts Point in the Bronx or Figueroa in LA look like amateurs with her conquest of just getting smashed and going through all these different men, right? And she's doing it for free. You know, at least the girls on Hunts Point or Fig are getting some kind of finances out of it. She's doing this for free. It's all about her and her conquest. So she's worked her way through the majority of the North Bronx in the matter of like, not even a year. It's like a few months. She's collected so many bodies. She's like, a serial, uh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you want to call it. Serial thought, right? So she's worked her way through all these different guys and stuff like that. So then she meets up with this guy, and he doesn't know anything about her history. And she's an attractive girl. You know what I mean? But she done ate most of the North Bronx. You know what I'm saying? With no protection. She done ate most of the North Bronx. She's done did all kinds of unspeakable things with all different guys. You know what I'm saying? And in a small period of time, so it's not like this was over her lifetime. This was like a few months. Well, crazy conquest. She was conquering like an ancient conqueror, like a Genghis Khan or Alexander the Great. Only with her, it was getting smashed and banged out by guys. It was crazy. So this poor guy, he falls in love with her because she's pretty and stuff like that. He doesn't know her history. So he thinks he hit the lottery. He hit the lottery. He's got this pretty girl who told her she was a virgin before she met him. Meanwhile, she would make a porn star blush. And he falls in love with her. He introduces her to his family. He's kissing her every day. Ugh. Right? Meanwhile, he's kind of kissing almost every guy in the Bronx that he might walk by, sadly enough. If you get my drift, yeah. So he's in love with her. He introduces a family. He gets her pregnant. Again, he thinks he hit the lottery. I got this attractive girl, Da 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 da. Then somewhere along the lines, he starts finding out what she was doing before she was with him. All the different guys and stuff like that. Guys that he was cool with, guys that he didn't like, guys that he had beef with, guys that he didn't know. But it was like he was almost unable to go anywhere between Pelham Parkway and, let's say, 241st without coming in contact with 5 to 10 dudes that done been with his woman. And when I mean been, I mean they've been in every area of her, yeah. Crazy, 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 crazy. You know what I'm saying? So he finds out, he flips out. He's got a baby with her. She's a few months in to, she's gonna have his kid, but she done been like he feels like he's sharing her or whatever. He's embarrassed. You know, they get into a big argument. She's like, I didn't think it was that important. It's my past. He was like, it was only a few months ago. She's like, yeah, but it's the past. So now he gets angry. You know what I'm saying? He gives her the pimp slap from hell, whatever. They get into an argument. They break up. And now he's got a baby mother that's got more bodies than a porn store, but nowhere near the funds. You know what I'm saying? So this is a precautionary tale that it's one thing if you're going to smash a chick. But if you're going to wife a girl up, have as your baby mother or whatever, you got to look into her history or something, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to be, basically kissing a public pass around. But that's the precautionary tale. Find out who you wifing up or who you getting pregnant before you find out. Some sad news.